All right, we are moving into our third match of the day for the Cronus League. Let me actually... I don't know if I want chat on or not. I guess I'll leave it on for now. Also, let me turn on the game sound. First off, for the red team, we have the Unglorious Rastorz, powered by Alpha Rastor. It is a Gatling Artemis Pyramidion with a left side Artemis flare gun. Their ally, the Grim Reapers, powered by Grimmick, watch a Goldfish with a left side light carronade, right side Gatling gun. Their opponents, we have the Skyborne, powered by Sunstrom. We've seen this man a lot in recent months. We have a Hades Mobula, paired with dual Artemis and Gatling light flak for close range engagements. Their ally is the VSS Pastry Timepiece, powered by Muse Josie. Gatling Banshee Squid with a rear mine launcher. And blue team currently Skyborne taking an extremely high Overwatch position here. They're looking into red spawn. They're trying to figure out where the red team is, but little do they know, the red team is sort of moved back, maybe predicting this assault into red spawn, and they might be able to come up if they can figure out where the blue ships are. I think they could isolate one of them pretty quickly, but I don't think they know. They finally get the spot on the Skyborne. And how they react, looks like Unglorious Rastorz is going to be rising up here. He's going to go for the Mobula. The Mobula is not reacting. Do they not? I don't think they see the I don't think they see red team. They're not reacting at all. We might have a complete ambush here on the blue Mobula. Unglorious Rastorz already engaging with the Gatling guns, forcing the Skyborne to dodge downward. The Pastry Timepiece is pretty far away. He was kind of scouting out the other side of the map. Not ready for this immediate engagement. Grim Reapers use some hydrogen to kind of jump up here. And red team currently getting a bit separated by the Skyborne's vertical movements. Doing a good job dodging them. The Grim Reaper's Hwacha deploys here, taking out the engines of the Skyborne, but not any of their guns, and definitely not the balloons. So the Skyborne, he's going to be dodging down here. The Inglorious Rastorz, he goes for a ram on the Skyborne, but unfortunately Pastry Timepiece is coming in from behind. Pastry Timepiece, excuse me, Pastry Timepiece utilizing the DPS build of the Squid with the Gatling Banshee. So the Gatling Banshee, very effective at taking out the Pyramidion. The Pyramidion, not one of the sturdiest ships in the game, so the Banshee, more than enough damage to take it out. But Pastry Timepiece having a little difficulty here. They've lost their Gatling gun on the front of their ship, and now they're forced to try to dodge the Pyra. Skyborne has been forced a bit upwards here, but he is finally rejoining this fight. We see the Hades coming down, targeting the Grim Reaper, but the Pastry Timepiece is getting outmaneuvered by this Pyramidion. This is actually kind of insane. The Pyramidion is does not have the best mobility vectors, especially when it comes to turning, and the Squid being the fastest ship in the game. I'm not sure how the Pastry Timepiece has managed to get locked down like this. And it dies. It goes down. The first point going to red team. That's strange. But I think Skyborne going to be able to equalize the score here, taking out the Grim Reapers. And they aren't going to go down. It's very rare that we see a Pyramidion pilot outmaneuver a Squid pilot. So it'll be interesting to rewatch that tape later, but as it stands now, the Inglorious Rastorz, he's kind of, once again, Pyramidion, not the fastest ship in the game, so once you're in the fight, you're kind of in the fight. And he moves forward, he does what he can, but unfortunately he's going to succumb as well to the blue Mobula. And that's going to be 2-1 for the blue team. Skyborne is currently he's kind of stranded on blue side of the map, so he's going to try to get out of here as fast as he can. Or no, actually, it looks like he's going to stand his ground here. The Pastry Timepiece has already spawned in. Squid's going to move to reunite with his ally. And the Grim Reapers, I think the Grim Reapers is going to try to take this mob. I don't think this is the best opportunity. Because Pastry Timepiece has had more than enough time to spawn in and rejoin his allies, so surely the Grim Reapers, it knows that he's going to get dual teamed here, that the Mobula would not just be hanging out on his own, unprotected. And now the Grim Reaper is going to be dual focused by blue team. Hwacha coming out on the bare hull of the Skyborne. Skyborne taking quite a bit of damage here, but he does dodge upward. And I think Grim Reapers is going to continue to pursue the mob here, and he's going to try to finish him off with a ram, but I don't think he's going to survive. Pastry Timepiece coming in from behind with the Gap Banshee, able to easily finish off the Goldfish. And just as the Goldfish goes down, the Unglorious Rastorz joins the fun, and now he's going to be stuck between two blue ships, and this is what we in the community call a meat grind, where the spawns get disjointed. So you have one ship charging in, getting in a bad spot, and then their ally spawns in, tries to charge in to save them just as their ally goes down, and then the process just repeats. And we see that exact thing happening here. The Grim Reaper's going for a close spawn, but he is still, even with the close spawn, I think there isn't enough distance for him to retreat behind cover. So I don't think he's necessarily going to get stuck out in the open here like his ally just was. And the position that Grim Reapers is running to is fairly well protected, and there is a spawn point right here, so his ally is going to be able to rejoin him very quickly. And he's hydroing up, dodging quickly. One issue with what he's doing here with this upwards hydrogen is, you see there is a spawn point in this kind of lake area, but the spawn point is pretty low. So if you're waiting for your ally to spawn in and you hydrogen up, that just means the Inglorious Rastorz is going to require more time for him to rise up himself and get his guns in arc. And now the Grim Reapers is barely... Oh well. Unglorious Raptors, Rastorz, opting to go for the Mobula instead of dealing with the Squid, and the Squid able to finish off the very heavily damaged Goldfish. So that's going to be the Skyborne and Pastry Timepiece taking this third match of our stream today.